Alright, we'll continue with our series on Word to the Master. This is part 2, and that's 1, part 2, which would be, in our case, 1, 0, 4. Words of the Master. And we're talking about the Master Jesus. And we also want to speak to you on the subject for today, which is lesson number 002. And we're talking about great opportunities or great sin, superior opportunity. S-U-P-E-R-I-O-R. That's for superior opportunity. O-P-P-O-R-T-U-N-I-T-Y. Great sin, superior opportunity. That's our topic. And let's begin by talking about what we're going to cover here in this first lesson. We're going to be telling you in this first lesson that we're going to be telling you that 1, greater the sin, greater the sin, the superior the opportunity. For a return. To God. Second, we're going to be telling you again, greater the sin, the greater the opportunity for forgiveness. And then, last but not least, we're going to be telling you the greater the sin, the greater the opportunity to find God. And then these are the areas we're going to try to cover in our message. And we hope most of you stay with us as we continue. We're going to be coming from Luke, the 7th chapter. want you to read that whole chapter. And we're going to be focusing on 36 through 36 through 50. The 36 through 50. 36 through 50 verses. I want you to go back. I want you to read that as we continue our special series on Words of the Master. Again, we're saying the main thing we're going to cover is that the greater the sin, the greater the opportunity for a return to God. Now, another word for return is translated in the Bible also as repentance. But here we're talking about the actual return to God, becoming aware of who God is and who you are in God. And then the greater the sin, the greater opportunity for forgiveness. We're going to go in detail about the role that forgiveness play. This is the Forgive School, so we want you to tap into that understanding. And then the greater the sin, the greater the opportunity to find God in your life. And those are the areas that we're going to cover. We're going to cover that in a number of different ways as we explore this subject. Remember, our story is about Jesus being invited to one of the Pharisees' home for dinner, and while he was there, Mary Magdalene came in, and she was so overwhelmed by being in the presence of Jesus, she brought in a very expensive perfume called an alabaster perfume, and she anointed Jesus' feet. She kissed his feet, and she wiped them with her hair, which was covered with tears that she was crying, because here we can see how she had returned to who she originally was, and she sought forgiveness from Jesus, and in Jesus she found God. And we're going to talk about the reaction of the Pharisees when they saw this, as we explore the subject of the great sin, superior opportunities, or opportunity. Please return for the next lesson.